Hello, everybody. I'm sure you all have been pretty curious about the firmness of winning boxing glove padding, and I've done my extensive research, and I found that the Pro-Am retro sparring gloves down here, which are the softest glove that I have, compared to the most firm replica on top, which is the superior boxing gloves. And this is just kind of like this little test that I tried doing, but if you just shine your glove over a light source and you press and you see how wide the compression crater is, it just kind of gives you a good estimate of how firm the padding is. This does not include how thick the padding is, and like maybe closer to the palm there is a more firm padding, while on top there is a softer padding, which is going to be the case for my Pro-Am gloves. All right, I'm just going to go through the list, but so this is a very small compression crater. It almost doesn't even go past my finger. And I'm going to go to this JBF. This is a competition glove by Winning. They feel definitely really firm. The hang compartment's pretty snug. This is their 10-ounce version. You see how that is a bit more than this glove right there. And I'm going to try to press them all the same amount. All right, ring to cage. This glove is known to be probably one of the best replicas of Winning. And to be honest, the padding is very soft. It has a nice like bounciness to it, which is almost the same as the 16-ounce Winning gloves, but still not quite as soft because of that bounciness. Right, you can see how that right there is a little wider than that. All right, now these are new 12-ounce Winning gloves. You can see how that is pretty wide. That is like twice as wide as the crater for this superior boxing glove right there. All right, very, very soft, even for how thin the padding is in Winning gloves. And I feel like that is what makes Winning gloves special, is how soft they can be but still be protective even though the padding is so thin. These are new 10-ounce fight gloves. I think these are the most sought after Winning gloves, just because of how unique they are. They're the only gloves that you can really feel your knuckles kind of go through, but they still completely protect it. You don't feel your knuckle like impact what you're trying to punch, but you can see how soft these are. Try to focus. Yeah, look at that crater. That creates right there. All right. Now these are my training 10-ounce gloves, so they're way softer. You can see how that just completely compresses in. It even leaves dents because now how the padding has softened up. But this has been months of use, and these gloves practically feel just ever so slightly softer than the new ones, which is really incredible and why I love these 10-ounce gloves, which is why I was trying to find a sparring glove that will give me the protection and give my sparring partner the protection that they need. Now, I came across these Pro-Am gloves, and I know retro gloves are meant to be very soft, but look at how soft this is. The entire glove almost looks like it's compressing when I push into it. Look at how much thicker the padding is. This is almost twice the width of these 10-ounce gloves and these 12-ounce, all of these gloves, even almost twice the thickness of these ring to cage gloves. But these are probably the closest gloves that I've found to this Winning kind of feel, where the first half of the glove, when you punch into it, it feels super soft and it sinks completely in, but the other bottom half of the padding, it's firm enough to protect your knuckles at all times. So these have been my sparring gloves and training gloves for the past maybe week or so, and they have felt amazing, even if you don't wrap your hands, which is actually totally okay because these gloves are actually pretty snug when you put your hands in them because of how much padding there is. However, I've had no problems with my thumb. The only problem is how shallow this finger compartment is. You can see how shallow that is. It's almost like you can say that you can open up your hands to catch punches, but they were always open to begin with, you know, compared to Winnings and all of these other gloves where the fingers are curled over. That is probably the only problem with these gloves. But besides that, they have been some of the best gloves that I've used. I know a lot of people do not like this retro look, but if you're looking for gloves that are as soft as Winnings, I would definitely look into these Pro-Am retro gloves or the Win 1 Top Boxer retro gloves. I think those will be your choice for sparring gloves that are the closest feel to the Winning padding without it being a replica. A lot of these replicas, they don't even feel like Winning gloves, and they're not even close. Maybe the new Leap of Faith gloves will be. However, I don't even touch these gloves anymore. I'll probably be selling these competition gloves. I'll probably be selling these 12-ounce gloves, and I'm definitely going to be keeping this 10-ounce blue glove because the blue glove is going, or blue Winning gloves are going to be custom starting next year. So I hope my input helps. This is the lineup, and